Welcome back, everyone. Today we have a lot to do. So it's been a while since I recorded. You've probably seen this tow truck in the loading screens, or I guess waiting screens for the live streams. This is my, best shot at recreating the Freedom 500 or Freedom Factory tow truck that Cletus did. If you remember that thing was just an absolute monster of a motor. It's just, I don't know, it embodied freedom, and so. I really wanted that tow truck that was kind of small, nimble. In this case, high horsepower. We're at pushing over 800 horsepower. I didn't mean to go that high. I was shooting for about 600, but 800 works. And it just sounds menacing. Let me start this up for you. As you can hear, it just idles so well. Never stalls either. Today we are going to go pick up a new car, a car that I think will be really useful for the fleet. I don't know if we're actually going to hold on to it very long. Let me start heading over there. So if you guys saw in an old live stream, DivisionDevin, our kind of race lead, or the one in charge of the motorsport events that go on in the Discord, he challenged me to beat a time on the short course West Coast track. I think the time was like 1 minute and 10 seconds, and I had to do it within 10 tries. So like I said, I have 10 laps to beat 1 minute and 10 seconds. I have no idea how fast I'll need to be for that. I have an idea of what I want to build. I want it to be all-wheel drive. That way, if I get out of hand, I can kind of salvage it pretty easily. I'm thinking almost a rally car that was just really high horsepower. He says you probably that I would probably be okay in beating it. That wouldn't be too hard, but honestly, sounds kind of menacing. I don't remember my best time on the short track, but the plan today is go pick up the car that we'll use. At least I think we'll use. If it doesn't work out, we'll end up switching up. But this car is all-wheel drive. It's over down the ports, so let's go pick it up and I'll show you what we got. So here we are. Our vehicle of choice. This is one of those JDM imports. I'll let the truck idle there. Sounds so good. I love this thing. Let me show you the engine real quick. I don't know if there's a whole lot to show, but we'll take a look. There you go. Kind of basic little thing. Naturally aspirated. Just a lot of horsepower. Probably going to turn it down a little bit, but here's the new car. Arima CS200 platform Monica. Not my livery of choice here, not my style, but it is all-wheel drive. It looks quick. See if we can open up the doors here, maybe. Lots of window tint. This was apparently very customized overseas. There's going to be an import tax on it, but it appears to be turbocharged, maybe. Maybe it's a V. Oh, I think it's a V6 actually. Yeah. Well, not sure, but we're gonna get this loaded up here. It's only 22 grand, 27 after taxes and whatnot. Fees. Purchase that. I guess we should actually take it for a quick test drive. Sounds pretty good. Manual. Gonna head up the road here. I mean, it's pretty quick, 400 horsepower. I'm assuming I'll be able to turn this up. I'm hoping for a nice 600 to 800. Would be plenty. Really like the way it sounds. Interior is very dark. Yeah, for 27 grand, this is a pretty good buy. I didn't check the mileage on it, so that might be an issue. think I saw it makes about 16 pounds of boost. It looks fantastic. I love the body kit on it. If this doesn't end up working out, we could turn this into our drift car. You need to build a drift car. I really want to build a drift car within FDRP regulation. New regulation, our new rule book that we got going on for FDRP. Yeah, this thing looks fantastic. I really bought it for the body style. Really need to, yeah, it might be a drift car. I don't know. Let's see how it does on the track. Get it back to the tow truck and get this thing upgraded. I think I am going to do before I take off. It is in gear. The brakes are on, but totally forgot. Well, I guess kind of forgot. Kind of didn't realize Tristan added a node. You know, I guess allowed us to have node attaching capabilities. So he unlocked that for us. So if you hold control, you can select which nodes. If you bring down here, attach it to the bed, middle click to couple. That's now attached. That's not going anywhere. Do the same for the other side. We do need to remember to undo this when we go to take it off. There we go. Now that's definitely not going anywhere. We should probably do the back too. Just be careful. Just be safe. Actually satisfying. If you wanted to undo it, you would go ahead and click that middle node again and middle click node. Attach it here. Go. All 4 tires attached. Now we can go as hard as we, drive as fast as we want. Oh, where's our brakes? There it is. Brakes are not good on this thing. But yeah, there you go. Now we have our car actually really kind of tied down, chained down. Sure, not going anywhere. While we're driving here, another thing I really like is the flashing lights on this. Oh, bed light ups, the indicators light up, they flash. The flashers on this is really cool. The AI do respond to it like you are, I guess, a police or they kind of like pull out of your way and slow down. It does get kind of annoying. I guess it could work if you're trying to quickly go through places, but the cops do still pull you over. You're not an actual cop. Right, wrapped up working on our new car here. Added a stage 3 twin turbo charger set, a 6-speed sequential transmission, and a brand new heavy duty long block. Hopefully that kind of holds the power a little bit better. I don't remember how used the old one was. Another 30 grand in this car, and we should have enough to what's going on over there? Should have enough to beat that record of 110. I think what we'll do is we'll just go do 1 lap, see how it does. And then we'll have 9 more tries to beat 110. Alright, we're here at the racetrack. After all that power, our power upgrades, we only got up to about 589 horsepower. Expected more after 32 pounds of boost. We are able to rev really high, which is helpful, but I think I'll still shift around 8,000, 8,500. So let's do a lap, see what kind of time we can get. I did forget to put Raceless on, so we know we can improve from here, but I just want to get some kind of benchmark. What we'll probably do is, I guess this will be based off of hot lap time. So this is really more of an out lap, just to kind of warm up the car, see how it responds. Definitely lacking tire. The car does feel a bit, I don't know, heavy, sluggish, unresponsive, kind of boatish. You do get that in all-wheel drive systems sometimes. I'm not sure if we can tune it out of this one or what, but we're definitely gonna have our work cut out for us. All right, here goes our first flying lap. I'm gonna try to brake early. We're not stopping. Okay, these brakes are already cooked. We'll still complete this first attempt here, but it's not gonna be anything great. Definitely know we need race brakes, race tires. It's kind of funny. So we were in a live stream and Devin, he was like, "Hey, I bet you can't do this challenge or whatever." Or I think he said, "I'll bet you $20 or something like that." Okay, you know, I'll have to do it. You know, not this live stream, but I'll take a stab at it, kind of deal. Then he sent me the money. He donated the money, and it was kind of almost like you know, there's an official challenge, right? So I didn't want to have to figure out how to refund that if I didn't make it. So now I have to make it. So this is a bit of a, you know, it feels like a do or die situation where I gotta you know, get this lap time. I gotta succeed in this challenge, or else I gotta return the money somehow. And I hate returning things, so this car, I think we can do it with it. Our first out lap was a 116. It was a lot slower after having to turn around. So let's go put race brakes on, race tires. Really can't get any more power on it. As far as tuning wise or steering, it felt fine. So we'll just do those changes and come back, see how we do. All right, another $1,000. Race tires, race brakes. I already had brake calipers, so we really just gotta get the pads. And I'm feeling more confident about this. Alright, tires are warmed up. I have learned that this thing will two-wheel if I'm too much on the curbs. A great exit out, but here goes our second attempt at a 1 minute and 10-second lap. Brake nice and early. Felt faster there. I think I left some room on turn 1. Definitely missed that apex pretty bad. Blew that corner pretty bad. Alright, I don't think this is going to be it, but I know what I need to do to improve. Okay, minute 12, we can do better. Because we actually can't. I didn't realize our coolant temp was picking up there. We're going to abort that before we start it. Let's go get a new radiator in this thing, and I think we can, if we can put a good lap together, we should be able to beat this time. Alright, back at the track, cooling issues should be resolved. I'm feeling pretty confident about this. I think we should be able to get this in at least 2 more tries. Totally missed that checkpoint. Okay, hold on. Oh, and we went down too far in gears. Go. Okay, not a great outlap, but outlaps don't count. Alright, took a slower outlap this time so I can really just focus on the corners. It's been a while since I've been on this track. So let's try to send it here in our third try. And a little too hot there. Actually a terrible start to the lap, but still we can salvage. Definitely pushing the car way too much, but hopefully with some power I can kind of overcome some of these mistakes. Next lap needs to be a lot cleaner though. I thought I wasn't going to get that last corner, so I cut it in. So here we go. Attempt number 4. Missed that apex again. Could have exited a little more aggressive out of that one. Ooh, I don't know what happened there. I've had brake fade or what? We'll try for a 5th attempt. I was feeling a lot better about that one. That was a 112, I think I saw. Front tires are wearing down a bit. I think I left a lot of room on the table for that last exit there, as I missed this inside apex there. Big 2 wheels. I think this could be it. I don't choke here at the end. Oh, I think this is it. And you time of 112. Dang, still only 112. All right. Well, we spent 5 tries on this. I'm not sure what we're gonna have to do different. Getting some really good money out of this, though. Maybe this is what Devin's always talking about. That racing is a little OP there. I think we could go for wider tires. We can't do any more horsepower. It doesn't handle really the way I want it to. I did have a different idea for a build that I could get more power out of. So let me go shopping. Let me see if there's a better car. We might trade this in. I think I have an idea of what we need to do. So this is what I'm thinking. An ETK 800 series 846 TT Sport DCT. It looks aggressive. I've driven a few of these before. I love them. This one is, I believe, brand new. Yes, we're taking it straight from the online dealership. I have super low, 9 miles on it. Everything on here is practically new. There are some parts I want to put on it. It's making about 500 horsepower, which is great. We'll definitely put on race tires. We'll check the brakes. But I really want to use some of those HMT parts. I hear they're, not only do they add power, but they add power in a refined way. Kind of matches the ETK experience. So, taking a quick look under the hood. Nothing too crazy, just the V8. We're gonna attempt to use this. We got 5 tries left. We should be able to turn up more horsepower with this, and hopefully handle a little bit better. All right, so it turned out this was actually an inline 6, and we did everything HMT we could, including the badge. We got the ECU, the DCT transmission, the tune, exhaust, pretty much everything we could get that was HMT on this thing. At least I'm aware of. We do need to go put race tires on before I forget. It already has carbon ceramic brakes, so we should be good there. Those are Sport Plus tires, which are pretty cool, but 2 race tires. And I think this should be plenty. Let's see how much horsepower we're making. So only 23 grand. Making 764 horsepower. This does weigh a bit more. Maybe we actually take out the back seats. I don't know. Maybe try to do it as is. Let's put 2 laps in. We're pretty far off, and we will come back to the drawing board, lighten this thing up, and go for more horsepower. All right, pulling back up to the line. I'm really excited for this. I think this thing is a lot faster. I forgot to check the tuning. I think there's more we can do, especially with this turbo. We might be able to make more power out of this. Go ahead and put the settings on. Let's just have the settings off and see how we do. Yeah, this is just the out lap. I do want to practice pushing hard. It is actually wanting to kick the rear end out. Maybe go into Sport Plus. Should help with that. Feels fast, but it also feels controllable. I think this is going to be much quicker. Try to save the tires for now. This part I always do wrong. I think you're supposed to stay out way wider than that. I know with the road racing RP stuff, they do a lot of work with the community to kind of, I don't know, help people get better. We have some real race drivers actually in the community, so if you're interested, look into that. Here we go. Let's start our next lap. Started off pretty slow there. Should have been a lot quicker, but let's just put 2 more laps on. We're on try number 6. Brake way early. Oh, I thought that was way early. That was probably exactly where I needed to be. A little dirt. Corner pretty bad. Tidy back up. Brakes feel like they're not there. Okay, we definitely have some room to improve on this lap. It's pretty ugly, but let's see what we can do here. Oh, we overshot that bad. Oh no, we're in a tire wall. That was close. Man, these brakes, I don't know if it's these brakes or my braking point. I just don't have a car that can really brake that strong. I mean, this is really heavy. We are trying to stop a lot here. Let's look into more power and lighten this thing up. We might have to go full race car for this. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we have some updates. I ran into the bug that is, we go into the My Parts, nothing shows up. After some troubleshooting, we're still working on the root cause of what this issue is. But all in all, turns out for whatever reason, we gotta sell Jade. Selling Jade fixes that issue. So I've been doing a lot of testing. I'm on the 2.0 beta for the Pure collection, and so I think just bouncing in and out of mods has really affected the save, and especially Jade here. We're still, like I said, we're still looking into maybe the root issue to figure out if it's like a certain part or a certain mod or what happened. But this unfortunately, Jade has to go in order to fix the save. And so, I mean, Jade was fast. Put down some really good times. It didn't really get the full Ruby vibe we were going for, mostly because we can't have a big turbo sticking out the hood. But I think, I don't know, did good. I was actually thinking about selling her earlier because I really want to get C-Roy back. So I think we're gonna go for that. We're gonna try to get C-Roy back. Let's take one more trip to the drag strip, one more send for Jade, and then we'll get back to working on the ETK. I also ended up buying the drag area specifically for a future episode where we could actually do some more testing and tuning. So kind of nice we are close to the drag strip, but unfortunately this will be one of her last passes. So I did actually start messing with her two-step a little bit. I found if I have a pretty low two-step, it launches all right. It still wants to pull a major power wheelie about midway, about 2 seconds into the run, I'd say. So the other thing I've learned is Jade is extremely expensive to fix. We've had about every drag strip, every session ends in some damage from the front end slamming down, or maybe some bumper damage, but whatever it is, whatever I'm breaking, it costs about 8 grand every time. So definitely not profitable, but let's give it a shot here. So unfortunately, the way the settings are right now, my two-step and my trans brake are on the same button, so I can't actually have them both activated. When I did have them both activated, it worked out really well. We'll just do about a 2500, 2700 RPM launch, turn off traction control, go on one last pass. Fix my controller, there we go. Up. Go stage a little deep. That was no boost. It still lifted up the front end a bit. Absolutely blistering a 690. I think that's our record. I don't know. I can't remember what my best was. Must have been a little bit faster than something, but 690. I mean, I felt pretty fast. But yeah, that's me and Jade's run. We could buy another, rebuild it, but money's starting to get a little tight. I have a lot of big plans. I have a lot of property I want to buy. I do want to get my first home that really will expand our garage slots and allow us to have a driveway, a proper driveway. Getting kind of tired of spawning at a China garage. So yeah, may Jade rest in peace. She did her part. As you can see, now that we've sold Jade, we have access to our inventory. So let's work on our ETK here. We don't have a name, but we have a lot more room in the fleet now, so I feel like we need that. Actually, we don't have any car named. We're going to name the tow truck. What should we name our tow truck here? Just based on the look, I mean, I don't know why. The first thing that comes to my mind is like Grumps or Gramps or Grumpy or... I don't know, it's just an old truck, worn out. It does have some alignment issues from probably the worn suspension parts. I don't know what's going on over there. I'm so upset. But we'll have to think of a name for our tow truck here. But for now, I don't know if we're going to keep our ETK either. It's really nice, it's really cool, but we need to make a few other cars for competition stuff coming up soon. So let's put the tow truck away and get back to work. Okay, so we managed to shave off some weight. Took out the glass, at least the windows on the doors. Took out the panels. Just the panel, we'll take that one off. Go ahead and open up the hood. Went with a V8. Actually, no, sorry. We were still on the inline 6. We turned up the boost as high as we can go. So we're about 30 PSI from third gear to on, but second gear and first gear I did detune the boost just a little bit just because we don't need all of that. We did heavily upgrade our tires. We have, I think, 285 race tires in the front, 345 in the rear. So big meets here. So should be a good run. Again, we got 3 laps to go to beat this 1 minute 10 second record. Yeah, let's get back to the track. Actually, you know what we should do? We should get some downforce on this. Let's add some downforce and then head to the track. All right, back at the track. Let's set out for our warm-up lap. Again, we got 3 runs here left, 3 laps, 3 hot laps left. And our best so far has been a 1 minute 12. Here we go. Okay, that's not ideal. I was not getting a lot of front grip. I think probably because my staggered setup here, the change in wheels might not have been the best play. We're gonna go back, repair the car, yep, and see what we gotta do next. All right, here we go, approaching our last corner. Let's start the hot lap. I'll give it 1 shot. If I don't get it this shot or get close, we're doing a new motor. Hey, new time of 1:10:40. Okay, this is possible. Honestly, I thought that was, I didn't think we were going to make it, so that's why I went off. I also don't mind the front wheels. I need to poke them out a little bit. Okay, there's potential with this tune here. There's definitely some spots I could have been smoother. I'm just gonna work on the tune. The rear end got out of shape pretty often. I had to back out, so let's do a quick tune and go for this one more time. We got 2 tries. All right, so I'm not proud of it, but in order to get those front wheels to fit, I had to widen the tires. I know it looks terrible. I know it's super out there, but otherwise the hubs are sticking through the rims. Now the rims on the rear, when you put them on the front, for some reason the race tire is not available. Literally the only option we have. I hope it gives us a little more grip. Again, we're really close to breaking that 110 barrier. I was kind of surprised by that, to be honest. We got 2 more laps left, 2 more hot laps left. So let's get this car warmed up. I also increased the boost in 1st and 2nd gear. I don't think that's really going to help us, but we'll give it a shot. All right, car's warmed up. 2 laps to go. See how we do. Little off track, but we're going to count it. can make it. 109, heck yeah. With a few laps to go. Good stuff. That was a good challenge. I appreciate Devin for extending that challenge to me, placing the bet, putting his own money on the line. If you guys have a challenge for me or want me to try something, let me know in the comments. Secretly though, I think Devin had an ulterior motive with this challenge. I think he wanted to showcase how maybe what he calls OP the track stuff is, the track money. I won't lie, I mean, making 10 grand for you know, one lap, that kind of has me there. This wasn't too hard of a build. I think we spent well, actually this car was about 100k, but you know, we're still making good money off that 40k build. So we might have to look into that that balancing, but for now I think that's gonna end it here. Next episode, my goal is to buy a new garage and get some more space and start a few new projects. We need to get C-Roy back, and yeah, I have a few ideas that I want to knock out. So thanks for watching, thanks for all the support, and good luck in your career playthroughs. Take care, bye.
Isn't it lovely? I ain't looking back and focus on what's in front of me. Everybody days a number, but I'm still here luckily. I know that God got me, so I'm in good company. So take it from me, I got some places I should take you to see. You know it's easy when you ride with a G. Light speed, moving fast through the city, trying to find me some peace. I found